In reviewing for the first exam, here is an example of the accounting equation, and we need to figure out the amount of retained earnings during the year. Now, we can do this using the accounting equation, or we could also do this by figuring out the statement of retained earnings. So let's just lay out what we know. Assets equal liabilities plus contributed capital plus retained earnings. And let's see. We know that assets at the end of the year, so we know beginning and end. So assets at the end of the year are $119,000. Capital stock, or contributed capital at the end of the year, is $22,000. Dividends for the period are $11,000, and total liabilities at the end of the year are $30,000. So I can find ending retained earnings by knowing that assets equal liabilities plus shareholders' equity, and shareholders' equity includes contributed capital and ending retained earnings. So I can see that if I back into this correctly, that ending retained earnings has to be $67,000. The other way I can find ending retained earnings is to do the statement of retained earnings, which says take beginning retained earnings, which is $18,000, plus your net income, which is $60,000, minus the dividends, which were $11,000, will also give you ending retained earnings. And if I do my math correct, it also comes to $67,000. So notice there's two ways to solve. One, using the accounting equation, and second, using the statement of retained earnings.